Hey guys, what's up? Lewin here at GarageBand and Beyond. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about upgrading your home recording studio. I think there are two places that you should be looking if this is something that you're interested in doing. There are two things that make the biggest difference in your studio. First one is microphones. If you're like me, for years and years, I hadn't spent more than $500 on a microphone. I was more interested in, experimenting with different types of things and that kind of stuff. So I was sort of, happily buying $200, $300 microphones. And, I would like the results, but nothing ever really blew me away until I started spending more than $500 on a microphone. So, if you are one of those people like me that have spent a bunch of money under $500 per microphone, but you still haven't been like, wow, this is the one, or this is a huge, amazing difference, that's a good place to look. No matter, what people say, microphones are really easy to figure out. You get what you pay for. So if you're spending over $500, that's where I right now see as the break point. $500 and up, you're going to be really, really, really happy, especially if you've never spent that much. So it's just a matter of saving your money. Don't buy so much little knick-knacky crap for your studio. Save up and buy the really good stuff. Now, microphones, that's point one. Point number two is authenticity is king. In my opinion, it's always has been and always will be. Authenticity is king, right? So by that, I mean, I have a Martin guitar. I have a real Hammond organ right here. I have a Motion Sound Pro 3, which is a real spinning speaker. I have a real piano that I got on Craigslist for free. And the Hammond, I will say, in case you don't know, this is a Hammond M3. Let me just show you right here. That's a Hammond M3. You can find these on eBay and on Craigslist. You got to be patient, but you can find them for about $200, $300. It has the same exact tone generators as a Hammond B3, but it doesn't weigh as much, it's not as big, and certainly doesn't cost anywhere near as much as a B3, but it's a real Hammond, it's a real tube-driven keyboard, and has all the same tone generators. So it's authentic, no matter what sound you're getting out of your Roland keyboard or your Nord keyboard or whatever, no one will ever convince me that the Hammond sound coming out of their Nord is better than the Hammond sound coming out of my Hammond. That's just reality. So if you have a bunch of microphones that you like, but you're still like, oh, maybe I should get a new preamp or some new compressor or some new software or something. But if you're sitting there with a MIDI controller and an inexpensive guitar and an inexpensive amp, stop buying outboard gear for your home recording studio and start buying good instruments, good amplifiers, good cables. The tone starts with you, really. The digital recording system preserves whatever you give it. So if you give it something really good, it's going to preserve that. If you give it something sort of inexpensive, inexpensive guitar through an inexpensive microphone, it's going to sound kind of not great, And I know you guys are on budgets. I'm on a budget too. But I have successfully learned how to save money and spend it on the most important things. And that's what I'm talking about here. Microphones and instruments. Those are the big things. And they're also sort of the more high dollar items. Once you have bought the computer, you're good for a few, 5 to maximum 7 years if you're really on the outside of the technology curve. But yeah, microphones and instruments, that's where you should be spending your money if you haven't already. So that's it. I don't need to be yakking away at you anymore, I don't think. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys. You guys are the best YouTube fans on the whole interweb. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Have a nice day.